You are. guys started at 6 this morning on the nose. It is now 7 p.m. and they are still going. Doing an excellent job though. I know it's near impossible to tell at night with the weird lighting and But that floor is beautiful. It's got a nice, very nice finish to it. Very, very pleased. So we'll cut back when we get some light on the subject here. And tomorrow morning we'll be able to really see how nice it is. But I mean, he's going through and just finding any little nick and getting it fixed tonight. So you guys are really doing a nice job.
Alright, I keep forgetting to do this, so before we take a look at that slab in the daylight, let's take a run through where we stand from a cost standpoint. I am over budget, surprise, surprise, right? But not by, well, yeah, by a decent amount, but still happy with where we're at given the scope and size of this project. So I am putting everything into this spreadsheet, from the tools that I need to buy, to the services, to the dirt, to you name it. So we'll give you a quick run through here. We'll look at some of the bigger hitters, I guess. We have building permit. Gotta love the state of New Hampshire, 128 bucks, that's it. Let's see, so the fill ended up being, well, it was 1,900 bucks there, but I got some more stone backfill. There's 863, so and then crushed stone there for 1171. So there's quite a bit in the stone and the fill. The biggest piece here is the lumber, roofing, and the siding. That came in at 10,000. Foundation was 8,300. Scissor lift at 2,800, but remember that money plus some will be coming back. Trusses 4,100. Crushed stone we already talked about. The doors, trim is a killer. That's I actually probably have a little bit more that I need to buy there. Rear door, lights, you name it. Concrete slab that we're looking at right now came out at 5830. It was 25 yards of concrete in that, so I don't think that's too bad of a price given how much is there. I paid the guy 60 bucks to help me out, move some material there. So right now we are at 41,118. However, remember that I would say about 4,000 of that will come back when I sell this lift. There'll be a few hundred bucks more, but to be spent. However, at this point, I have pretty much everything I need to complete this garage, but for a few things. So we're gonna be probably around 36,000, somewhere in there, and that's not only is that the 40 by 40 garage, but we're also looking at completely refinishing the existing 26 by 26, all new siding, all new trim, all new doors, all new windows. I mean that is a lot for $37,000 if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, a lot of money, trust me, it's coming right out of my account, it hurts, but with what I'm getting for that money, I think you know, that money is going to come back when we eventually down the road sell this house someday, for sure. If I paid $100,000, there's no way I'd be getting 100 grand in value back out of that. But for 37,000, you betcha that's going to help me sell this house a whole lot easier someday, long time down the road. All right, so let's cut over now and take a look at that slab in the daylight.
It is the next morning, and it looks just as good, if not better, than it did last night. So Matt from Manchester Foundations came out this morning to put the saw cuts in, give it that little weak spot some relief there in the event that it decides to crack. Hopefully it cracks along those lines and doesn't look too shabby. With that said, this floor is gorgeous. He did a fantastic job. Super level. Just perfect, gorgeous finish on it. Really spent some time last night to get the finish right. Very smooth, really no imperfections that I can see at all, and that's hard to do when the floor is this big. But you know, I am not compensated by anyone to do these types of videos, as always, but when I see something, whether it's a product or a service, whatever it is, that exceeds my expectations, I definitely want to make sure that they get some credit, and Matt with Manchester Foundations has definitely done that. It's hard to find somebody that does what they say they're going to do to begin with, but not only did he do exactly what he said he would do, he was here when he said he would be here. You know, no excuses, no nothing. He just did the job. but he takes pride in what he did. You could really see that this was he was building this like he was building it for himself. That's hard to find in a contractor that does this stuff day in and day out, but really could not be more happy and more impressed with Manchester foundations. So if you need work done in the southern New Hampshire, I believe northern Massachusetts area, I would, talk about a testimonial. It doesn't get much better than this. Fantastic job from the perfectly straight foundation work to the beautiful flat work done here. As you can see, really couldn't ask for anything better. And it's raining today, so you'd really see puddles and all kinds of issues with highs and low spots if it wasn't perfect. So it is damn near perfect. So that about wraps up this video. We got the floor down, another week or so, or 2 weeks, and we'll have the trusses coming in. That'll get very interesting, I'm sure. Should be pretty fun to watch. And yeah, I can't wait for that. That's our next step. So for now, as always, thank you very much for watching. Any comments, questions, concerns, criticisms, throw them down in the comment doodly-doo section. Subscribe button is right there. Check out some of the other videos I got around my finger. And everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day.